Welcome to the Absolute MomSense Podcast. Let's get into this one.
I'm not going to admit that.
Whatever.
My house has never gotten that bad.
Okay.
No.
We'll talk about this, but then I am going to be an open book.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it like it is.
I will.
For all those moms out there who have been where I've been, I'll see you today. So, how important is a clean house to you?
Very.
Very?
Probably like in priority list, probably like number 2.
What would you say is number 1?
Feeding the kids. We got bedtime too though. So I'm going to say feeding them. But then you have bathing them too.
You're like, I can't decide.
There's like a top 4 probably.
And that's
feeding
in
them
there?
is number 1.
Uh-huh.
Bedtime's number 2. Clean house number 3. Bathing them number 4.
If I had to pick,
So my house
because
comes before
those are
clean
definitely
house,
my top 4
before
for
your
sure.
kids.
Those are definitely my top 4. I would say, I'm torn between feeding and sleep as number 1
For sure feeding them.
because I like sleep.
Yeah, but bellies you can't put. No.
You can't. You're right. You can't put a kid to bed when they're
send to bed
hungry.
with a sandwich if you have to.
That's
Go
true.
eat in your
Okay,
bed.
so I think I would do the same thing though. Yeah, I think mine would look the same.
Yeah. Clean house before clean kids.
I would do it because it's
You
easier.
can fake it.
It's also easier in a weird way. It's easier to clean a house than it is to bath kids.
Oh, I
Yeah, it is.
disagree. I disagree.
I don't know. I think it's like a mental thing for me that I'm just like, baths are a deal every single night. And I'm just like, you don't have to wash your girls' hair anymore.
Yeah.
You only have boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can't say anything anymore.
But I have
shampoo.
3 girls.
Have you seen my girls' hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Layton's hair?
That's true.
She's got like your kind of
Shampoo
hair, like
and
big,
conditioner.
long, curly.
Has to be a thing.
Yeah,
And then there's the leave-in conditioner
No, I don't
afterwards.
do leave-in conditioner.
I can't even brush through Ava's hair after. She does need a trim.
I'm gonna show you some brushes.
But I have some. I have the wet brushes. I've all
No,
of them, everything.
there's like some like metal bristle brushes. I'm gonna show them to you.
Okay, you'll have to because Ava's now. I know she needs a trim, but like she'll be in the shower, go like this, getting her hair done, and it's down her legs.
Because
It's
so you don't brush out hair
long.
in the shower with conditioner in it.
No,
That's
I
a big no-no,
don't.
but that's what we do.
That's true.
They put conditioner in their hair, they get a lot of water in it, and it just brushes right through, and then quick rinse in your hair. There's no more tangles.
I could try it for her.
Try it. Try the wet brush because it's like gentle. Don't try my serious brushes.
The ones where you mean it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as clean house goes, I saw something, I think I was scrolling through Instagram. I don't remember what exactly it was, but it was saying how this mom was scrolling through Instagram and she saw somebody posting about her house being clean. Mm-hmm. And she went off. And she was like, how dare you post your clean house when the rest of us are over here struggling, and now you're just like rubbing it in our faces that you have a clean house. And so how dare you get on Instagram and show that your house is generally clean, because that's not accurate. That's not real life for anybody else. And she's like, you can have a clean house, but go off in your own corner and have a clean house.
Whatever.
And she got like so much praise, and everyone was like, yeah, I know. You just see all these beautiful, immaculate clean houses, and you know it's not real because it's not possible. And so then I was like when I first read it, I felt like gotten at because my house is generally clean. Now, perfectly clean every single second of every single day? No. We do live in it, and my kids are home all day, every day. I don't have daycare providers, whatever. They are home with me. The older ones obviously go to school, but that's my help. So yeah, the house takes a hit throughout the day. But to say that you can't share that your house is clean because someone else's might not be, is so like, I took offense to that because I was like, so you can only talk about motherhood if it's bad.
I disagree. So what? You can't post when you lose weight? You can't post any of your accomplishments anymore? You can't post it like your kid got first place in baseball this year?
No, because then what about the kids that didn't?
Right.
Right? And it's all about that.
Step up your game. You could be on our level.
Right. And so then I was like, I almost felt like maybe I am putting too much importance, I guess, on having a clean house.
Not possible.
So what do you think?
I think
about clean houses?
The more on top of it you are, the easier it is.
Definitely.
For sure. If you get into a slump, then like I feel like your house shows how your whole life is, basically.
Yeah,
it really does. So when my house is clean, I'm on top of it. Like last night, okay, we ended the weekend. My house is like looking real good. Okay, my laundry's like I'm down to like one basket of laundry to wash, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna meal plan this week. I'm so on top of it. I'm going to plan my meals this week. I did that. I left this morning, got my kids off to school, left. Guess what I did? I went grocery shopping.
Because
I'm on top of that now. Right. I washed my hair today.
Because your house is clean.
Because my house is clean.
Right, exactly. And even like waking up in the morning when your house is a mess, it's hard. The whole
it's like,
day
do I
is
dare
hard.
go downstairs?
It is.
Nah. Let's go back to bed.
It's difficult because it's like you have to come out, you have to feed your kids breakfast, and what if the counter is dirty?
What if there's no clean dishes?
What if there's no clean dishes? What if there is like no one even wants to sit up to the counter if it's disgusting? Yeah. Like it's not an enjoyable process. So first of all, it's hard to make it happen because it's a mess. You're working with a mess. And second of all, everyone's cranky now. Yeah. Because
nobody wants to
be in an area or an environment that looks like that or feels like that. It's not even how it looks. It's how it feels. Yeah. Smells, right? It's all about that kind of thing. And I feel like that it just totally sets the mood, sets the stage.
For your whole life.
Smells
a big deal too. Like we can clean our house real nice and everything, but if I didn't mop my walls with like this special like,
wait, say it again. She does what to her walls?
I mop my walls.
It's okay. When she first said it, I was like, you what?
How y'all cleaning your walls if you're not mopping them?
And then she explained it to me. Tell
Okay, so the O-Cedar spin bucket, they have like replaceable heads. So you buy, of course, like the pack of 6 or 12 or 20, how many you need. And I just found out they're washable.
I know. You just throw them in the washer. What?
Okay, so yeah, you have like one attachment. I get out a new one for my walls. So I wash my walls like once a week, and that's when you're replacing them anyways, or you should be.
Right.
So yeah, you get some Clorox and your special smell good cleaner and mop your walls.
And it's so fast.
Did you try it?
Obviously, I had to.
Okay, so what did you think?
Well, after she was telling me, like I said, when she first said it, I was like, I thought she was like, woo, had lost it a little bit there. But then I was like, okay, that sounds ideal. And then I tried it. I had to do it first. I couldn't just let the kids go for it.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see it. And I was like, whoa.
Did it not clean them?
It did.
Could you like go all the way up and then you're like, whoa.
Yes, I could go all the way up, and then I felt like I could get more like behind it, right? Because if your hand is right there and you're trying to wash,
like this
it's hard to get where you need to get, and it just gets worse every time you
It's like overwhelming.
Move to it. Yes. But then it was just like a quick little mop, and I was like,
and you're doing it weekly.
How does nobody do this?
And did your house smell so good for some reason? I'm telling you, if you mop your walls, your house smells so good.
I know. Do you know what else I started mopping?
The floorboards.
The floorboards. But I always did that. Yeah. Because it was already down there anyways.
So what else?
But my, the bar, my cabinet, my bar, right? Yeah. Behind it, where all the food was getting, and I would like have kids go down there and like scrub because it gets bad every single meal. Like it just does. Yeah. But I was like, oh my goodness, we're just gonna mop everything all the time.
So I told you this, and you never came back and been like, "You're a genius." You never came back and was like,
"I didn't
bowing down like you." I changed her life.
No. But then, anytime that she was talking about it, or she didn't talk about it specifically, but anytime we were talking to other moms, then I did tell them what you said.
But how, like, you know how you go in houses and you can see like the handprints, right? Like,
yeah.
So like if you do
so
it
don't
weekly,
let her in your house, okay?
Don't.
She will
or
find
on your
everything.
doors and stuff. But like now it's easy, right? Yeah, now you can like go down your walls and it's just like a quick little wipe up and it never gets bad. That's what I'm saying on cleaning. If you always keep it like up here, it's just easy. It's like a quick 5 minutes and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Like my walls, it probably takes me like 2 minutes per room, maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Only with the mop, though.
Only with the mop.
It only works.
But you do your floorboards,
then.
right? Mm-hmm. That's how I started. I'm like mopping. I'm like, take it up a notch. I'm like, wait a minute.
What can we do here?
Let me just try this. You do have to have the clean. I mean, you're not going to mop your floors and then your walls. Mm-hmm. Gross.
Yeah, but like if you were to think about it, do you clean your house every day?
Yeah.
If like on a day-to-day basis, I would say we do clean every single day. Is it all the way up to where I prefer it to be every single day? No. I don't, because there's so much other stuff going on, you know. And now I'm starting baseball, so I got baseball going on. We got dance, we got gymnastics, we have all kinds of activities and parties and family. Both of our families are so big as it is, and so there's just always something to do. So as a general rule, I would say maybe out of the week, at least 5 out of the 7 days, it's all the way.
Perfect.
Right?
We did it. That's all you need.
It's all the way. But then, like I say, there are a couple of days. But to be fair, those couple of days, it's not awful either.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be too hard to get back into it. That's the biggest thing. And so, like I say, it's clean, but it's not swept and mopped maybe that night. Maybe we just kind of hurried and did all the surface area, the dishes. Because those are my main parts that I must do after like every meal or
what
after
are your
everything.
musts?
Dishes and counters and tables.
Toilets. We have a lot of boys. That's one thing is my bathroom literally gets like Clorox twice a day. No joke.
That makes sense. Ours is the bathrooms are once a day.
Yeah.
Clorox wiping and everything.
So. It's just not even possible. Not my personal bathroom doesn't, but like the kid bathroom, it has to. There ain't
You're not even home twice a day to do it.
What do you mean?
The kids are all in school.
Oh, no. So they get up and they, like, get ready in the morning. I'm like, I'm not going to use that bathroom all day if you guys don't go clean it. So we have to give it a quick clean. And then after showers and everything, at nighttime, then
you got to do it again.
Okay,
I could see that. But, like, I guess my kids take good care of it. There's not ever...
That's what I'm trying to decide. Are my kids just, like, rough? I'm like, what is this?
I don't know. They don't, like... We definitely Clorox it every night and then scrub it every night. But it's... Even when they do that, though, there's nothing that they're cleaning. It's just
a quick wipe down.
Yeah.
Have you seen those those toilet Clorox ones?
I haven't tried them.
Okay. Here's your next hack.
My next thing to do.
Yeah, my sister told me this one, but so they're cheap too. Like that's not expensive. Mm-hmm. So you pop the little spongy thing on there, and it already has a cleaner in it. But you clean off your sinks first, and then like the floor, and then you do inside your toilet, and you can do your tub, everything with this little square, and then you pop it in the garbage, and you're done. Try it.
Cool.
Try it.
See, this is why this is a good one.
Yeah.
What would you say the worst your house has ever gotten?
I will not go there.
You won't?
I refuse.
Okay, I'll tell you my worst. I can't even tell you, like, 'cause this was years ago. I probably had, like, 2 kids, and I started working outside of the home. And that's when it hit me. So, I had 2 kids, was pregnant with my 3rd, and working outside of the home. And I would get home and I just was so tired. Pregnancy already. And then working outside of the home, I was just exhausted. So I remember it got to the point to where I think we had gone like 4 nights without cleaning anything. Yeah. And just using paper products and like just tossing them into the garbage. Garbage hadn't been taken out. And it did not feel good. And like... right now, where I'm at, I would be ashamed to put my name to it, for sure, to admit that it was that bad. But at the same time, I also like to know where I came from.
Yeah.
To be like...
Gives you a reason to not go back there.
Yes, it really does. Because you do know that was once what it was like. And in my mind, that is definitely the biggest motivation to keep me going. Because I only had 2 kids at the time. I have 6.
It can get there really quick.
It can go there really, like
2 hours
really fast. Of nothing, you're going to end up there, right? Yeah. And so to go 4 nights without cleaning, like I couldn't even imagine doing that right now. because I know what it would be like. And so it's like, no, we are not going back there. I can't mentally handle it. My kids can't mentally handle it. They just get so upset. They're ornery. I'm ornery and I'm snapping, and it's just not a good place to be.
It's not
but
fun.
It's a nice place to be to remind you where you really want to be.
Yeah.
So I am thankful for that.
I don't think I've ever been in we all, like you're saying, like you have your nights off throughout the week. And you're like, we're going to chill tonight, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I've always maintained a certain level that's like manageable, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I do have like my secrets in my house.
Would you say you've ever gotten to a point in your own house where you would have been embarrassed if somebody walked in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so when you're living in your
then
home
I guess
and the
it
kids
depends
are
on
home
your
and everything.
standards.
Yeah. So like for sure. People walk in my house and I'm like, oh crap. Like I'm like, oh, you guys, because it's like right when all the kids get home and they're just like, and if I'm not there, then it's like really
the tornado
it's a
just
tornado.
comes in and just I know.
Yeah. But I feel like if you maintain your home to a certain level, it can be like a tornado, but how fast can you get it cleaned up?
Right.
Like 15, 20 minutes, my house can be like back up there. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of kids too, though. So you have like places in your home that you're like, don't look in there. I have a few of those. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm
definitely
trying to not have those spaces anymore.
Yeah. I feel like that they go on rotation though.
Right?
Yeah. Like sometimes my pantry looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then sometimes my utility room needs a little TLC. And then I get that up, and then next thing I know, my pantry's like, what happened? Why? Oh. Why does this happen? My thing is that I can never, ever, ever, ever get to the point to where I have too much stuff. Because once I have too much stuff, what do you do with it? You can't.
And then you go on like a rampage and you're like, give me the garbage bags.
I know. Start go room by room. In the garbage.
I do it.
I know.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. And then you get rid of everything and you're like, whoa, everything's empty. I need things. It's an awful cycle.
That's what John is like. Oh, great. She's like on
here
the
we go
cleaning mode again. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, here comes the credit card bills. Like,
I know.
Home goods.
So
oh boy.
bad. What would you say is the worst mess your kids have ever made?
It's got to be like a spill on the ground, maybe with like sunblock or something. I don't have any like specifics in my head, but like I feel like spills on like paint or something. We have spilled paint before. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Carpets are always bad.
Yeah,
I think carpets.
I think honestly, also bodily fluids. You know what I mean?
That's a whole nother level.
Any puke.
Don't you get smart with
diarrhea
the throw up,
or
like
anything like that? And I'm just
sicknesses?
like, every time.
Do you start like layering beds?
Yeah.
And like you like put like plastic outside. I used to like literally like layer towels outside of their cribs. Like, so if you're going to throw up, and they always like lean outside of the crib.
What?
God. You do that. I swear, like, I feel like you learn, you clean that up twice and you're like,
it's not happening
never again.
No.
I will put like one of those like plastic pools
to catch it all.
I haven't done that one yet, but it's a good idea.
It might work. I know. I don't know. I feel like that stuff like that, but then it's just the little accidents. Once Roman had a cup of like green smoothie and dropped it, splash all up the wall and ceiling, and I'm like, how? How does this even happen? This tiny little kid drops it and it's up. Like,
but,
how does this
now
even
you have the mopping
happen?
hack. You're like, this will be quick.
It's
fine, kids.
But it's just one of those things that I'm like, how did this even happen?
Is this really like? Is this for real?
I know. I've been so tempted to just rip out all my carpets and put in hard floor, and I'm this close to doing it.
Yeah.
But I refuse because I love carpet.
Yeah.
I love the coziness of carpet and babies, being able to lay down on the carpet and everything. Yep. I just can't do it. But I want to. Hard. It would be so easy.
That's what we're going through right now with the house. Like, should I like do all hard
floor,
hard surfaces?
They have some really cute rug options.
But I've also seen the carpets that are like 10-year lifetime warranties.
That's true.
We were at like a family dinner and one of the babies sat there and rubbed strawberries on the ground. I'm like whispering to Mom, like, hurry fast. And I was like, it's like strawberries on like a gray carpet, right? Uh-huh. She went over with a rag, wiped it right up. And I was like, what is this? I want that carpet.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even kidding you. It wiped up, like no cleaner, just a wet rag, wiped right up.
All gone?
There was nothing. I was like,
You're like, wait, let me in on this.
Yeah. So if I were to do carpets, I feel like it would have to be something like everything now has to be durable. Like your bathroom vanities,
it has to be.
like even the floorboards. I'm gonna like tile up my bathroom walls.
I saw
floor to ceiling tile.
I saw it wasn't floor to ceiling. It was in the shower part. It was tile all over the whole thing, and then they tiled up halfway.
Yeah.
In the bathroom
behind the toilet.
And I was like, that is smart.
Now if you can just put a drain in the tub and go in with a pressure washer.
I know.
Stand back, kids.
Here we go.
I'm not even joking.
That's smart.
I have thought this through. Furniture's my next one. Like all hard plastic furniture, like just a quick wipe down.
I know.
Furniture's kids are rough.
I have one part of the couch that has like a hole through it, and that wasn't my kids. That was Dad, because they're running around playing all these games and everything, and he just bangs into the couch and whoops, sorry. So I'm like, I don't know, like, but
so
I would
do you buy like
that.
cheap furniture that's like replaceable, or like go for like longevity and like the high quality stuff?
That depends,
I don't know what to do.
because is there such a thing? Is there such a thing?
My mom
has had such a nice high quality couch with kids.
Yep.
24/7.
Well, okay, so we only have 3 kids. My mom still has the same couch from when we bought our house.
You did only have 3
How
kids,
many
and
years
2
is
of
that?
them were girls.
Like probably 28 years.
One boy.
Couch. I know.
One boy.
And he was just like a soft little gentle. Not now.
Not now. I don't know. I think that has a lot to do with it. But I am really strict on making sure that my kids don't stand on couches or furniture, right?
So I'm like watching.
So I'm like,
what are you doing?
Like really on top of it, but it's not just that. It's anywhere we go. Yeah. You don't stand on furniture. You don't stand on furniture. You don't stand on furniture. And I teach them when they're what? I don't mind if feet are on furniture. It's not that. It's the standing and jumping, right? That I'm like, I can't do it. I cringe so hard. And I go to people's houses, or the other one, people will come to my house, and I'm like, yay, come in. And I see the kids jumping and running all over my furniture, and I'm like, ah!
Go back out.
It's not even a nice couch, okay? Yeah. So why do I care that much? I don't know. It's just that thing about it, right?
It's the moral behind it,
yes,
I think.
That's more what it is, and I just care so much.
Like
you
no
don't
shoes
treat
on the bed.
Furniture that way, right?
You ever had somebody do that?
Yes.
My husband, every single night, I'm like...
Why?
Just like if I just stare at him long enough, maybe he can feel the vibe. But I'm like, get your shoes off of the bed.
How could you do that?
Oh,
I could never.
I think we're just gonna have to do like no shoes allowed in the house ever again.
I'm about there. Like it's just like just take them off right when you get in. But then I do have a bunch of dust and dirt from construction out in my backyard, so I'm like, I just need. No shoes once you cross this line. So my kids are generally pretty good at taking care of things, but I mean, they're kids.
Yeah.
Like what
are
are you
they
gonna
hard
do?
on their clothes too?
Mm-mm. They take really good care of them.
So we're in April, and I just school's out end of May, right?
Right. Exactly.
I just bought new school pants.
Oh, I hate that.
I just couldn't do it. They get a hole in their pants, so it's
bad. I mean, obviously, you can't, with the holes.
I'm like, is there a way to sew this?
I think honestly, what has helped them so much with the clothes thing is from such a young age. Then we've always just done laundry together. I just bring them all in. I show them how to treat their laundry, all their stains.
She treats her laundry.
I do. I care.
We went into baseball and we got white baseball pants. I think this is probably the 3rd time in all my child raising years that I bought stain remover.
What?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I'm going to try this.
I have to live on that stuff.
No, I'm going to try it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, welcome to my world now.
I'm excited.
No, but see, here's the thing. Because they grow up seeing me treat every single stain, watching it, going through the process with me, sorting it out, making sure that everything looks good. I kid you not, Atticus will come home and he doesn't even have a spot on his clothes. No spot. Not a one.
Wow.
And if he does, because he eats.
Yeah.
If he does have a spot, then he'll come home and he'll be like, hey, Mom, can you put some stain remover on it? Like, can you treat the stain?
Wow.
I know. And I'm like, okay. And he's a boy. So this whole
But do you have, like, different kids?
idea.
I have some kids that are super, like, clean like that. And then other kids, I'm just like.
What happened?
I went to school and visited. I was like, go to the bathroom and wash your face right now. Like, I sent you clean. Like,
I don't know. Ava's super clean. Jasmine's super clean, but she is obsessed with clothes and everything. So she cares
like my kinda
more.
girl.
She cares more about everything else
Yeah.
because it means so much to her. Like if I buy her an outfit for her birthday, she's like, right? She loves clothes. She loves going shopping. She loves the whole thing. So that's her. Atticus is just neat and perfect and everything. Nova would probably be the only one that's like,
I love her.
okay, she needs a little bit of help.
She's good.
She is. She's a sweet girl, but she just is all over the place. So
Yeah.
she does
She has
live
better
her best
things
life.
to
She does. She lives her best life, and then she'll eat food, and she'll do everything, and she's, wiping it on her clothes and everything. Atticus used to do that really bad. He'd go like that.
Oh.
And I'd be like, dude. As soon as I would see him do it, then he'd go, can I get a paper towel?
Yes, you can.
Stop halfway through. I don't know. I think that helps a lot. I think I don't know. I do wonder, though, when they grow up, and I'm not the one doing it for them all the time, will they still do it?
I feel like you grow up, and I'm definitely more relaxed than my mom was. For sure.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely like, I think more high-strung in some ways, though,
I don't
because
think I
there's so
could
many
have
kids.
lasted in your mom's house then, if you are less than she was.
Oh, no. Like, if she heard you running your fingers down the hallway wall, like, oh, you did not touch walls. Like, you did not touch the walls. That, And then we had, like, remember the white living room? It was, like, a white carpet and the couches and sofas, everything was white. Like, that room stayed perfect.
All the time.
I remember one time Brittany walked in, my sister, and dropped a watermelon on the carpet. And we all just like, Mom just stood there like, oh. I'm pretty sure we replaced the carpet pretty quick.
Because of a watermelon? Oh, no.
We were probably due for new carpet, but yeah, we replaced that carpet. You didn't
mess
make
up her
messes
house.
in there. No. And like even walking down the hallway, like if you knew she was
So are
in taking
you
a
on,
nap,
then
then you didn't creak the floors.
So then when you bring your kids back to your mom's house,
I'm like,
are you like,
don't touch anything
on pins and needles?
And then like when we leave, I am literally, she doesn't have the same kind of mop, so I like get out a rag and I'm like wiping down all the doorways, like anywhere my kids want to touch. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
You guys go in and Clorox that toilet before we leave, like, empty the garbages. Yeah, we do a full clean of her house before we leave.
That's insane.
There's been I do, like, she's super, super sweet.
But
She's
I
like, no, just go,
admire it.
like, you're good.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it. I'm like, I know this. I know.
You're like, but I grew up with you.
Yeah.
You're like, I know what it's like. How do you make cleaning fun?
Music.
I do music. I do dance parties during cleaning. I do so on a day-to-day, because like I said, our life is so busy.
She's just so busy.
Everyone's life is so busy. So then I don't have time to try to figure out whose job is what. So I run my jobs off of a job wheel where it just assigns the kids the job, and we turn it daily so that I don't have to do anything. If I have to do it and keep up with it, it's not happening. I just don't have time. I also have tried to be like, okay, you're on this one tonight, you're on this one tonight, you're on this one tonight, and I can't keep up with that because I don't know who did which job last night and when, and it's so hard. So we run off of the job wheel, but on occasion, I like to switch it up, and then we call it draw for jobs. So I will write up a bunch of jobs, and I try to split them up like not the normal jobs. Like instead of being like, okay, you have counters and tables, then
mix it up.
Yeah. So then you have this counter, and then I'll do another one that's like the dishes. But actually no, because it's unload the dishwasher, and then it's wash the dishes, and then it's load the dishwasher, and then it's wash the toilet, and then wash the sink. So every job is broken down into teeny ones. And then they pull like 5 jobs out of the bowl. And then those are their jobs. So it mixes it up.
Fun.
Makes it not the same. And I think that, like, while consistency is great, it's nice to switch it up a lot so that it's not boring. I think that's the biggest thing. What? Yours is never boring, huh?
Never.
Never boring.
My kids don't know what to plot on. Like, who's she going to be tonight? Like, kids get home and either they're going to have, like, their basic zones, or I'm like, hey, guys, threats are really good. Like, that keeps it real fun. They move really quick.
She'll walk around with her little paddle stick.
You better run.
Get your jobs done. I ain't playing. Right?
No.
You don't do that.
I would never. No, but like, I think the music is a great thing, but I always switch up. Like, the greatest of all greatest that I've found so far, I just send in the summer, like starting to warm up, send everybody outside, and you pull one kid in at a time. Nobody's allowed in the house but that one kid to do their zone, and then like I work with that one kid. Okay, go back out, send in this kid, work on this zone, so the whole house stays clean, like, as we work through it. I'm like, this is smart. Genius.
And then you get one-on-one time with each of the kids.
Yeah. And then you feed them dinner outside too. If you pull into my property right now, there's like a picnic table set up with its kilo umbrella, and that's where our meals are now. And the barbecue's right there too.
We're not eating indoors anymore.
No, paper plates and outside.
I know.
I will serve your dinner out there. You guys are going to throw them away.
One time I had a mom that like really got on my case for paper products.
Oh boy.
I had done them.
Don't come to my house.
So often. And she was like, so why are you using so many paper products? Like, is it because you don't have any clean dishes? I was like, no, it's because they're all clean.
And I don't want to
mess them up. I don't want to wash them. So, paper products.
Add up your paper product bill and the dishwasher or dish soap bill. Yep. See which one's more.
It's the same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same. And because besides the money, you're taking out a good chunk of the work.
Yeah, make it fun.
See, because she's got 10 kids, kids, right, that you're feeding. So 12-person family. Yeah. And I'm a 8-person family.
It takes
a lot of dishes. It's a lot.
Even if you have everybody clean their own dish, it's still like they're in line. I'm like, hey, just one person do it. You guys go do something else.
What a mess.
I'm not doing it tonight.
I know. I love it when people just be like, oh, but just try this. And it's like, I know how to
get
clean dishes. I do know how to make sure that my house has clean dishes. And it does. But I like to also make it easy on myself sometimes, okay?
Do you ever like slide the real dishes over and like put the paper box right there so that way that's all the kids can reach?
It's like, if you didn't get the hint.
Yeah.
I want you to
use we're using paper plates tonight.
I know, don't you hate that?
Fine, you guys wash them.
I've done that before where I'm just like, okay, I'll make the meal and then I'll step out. And then I'll come back out. And Dad has been so kind.
Aww.
And he's fed all the kids on all the real dishes. And I'm like, oh no! Especially if it was a big meal that already has a lot of dishes to wash afterwards.
Spaghetti.
I know.
It's the spaghetti.
I know. Because there's the pot for the sauce, the pot for the meat, and the pot for the sides, and the noodles,
the grease.
and then the...
From like, that
everything.
Use extra soap on spaghetti dishes. Oh, they're the worst.
I know. And then they get put on real dishes, and you're like...
And you can't even like soak them because then all the greasy water. You're like, what was the point?
Oh, love it. So that's how we make cleaning fun.
I find life hacks.
We don't clean. That's how it's fun.
No, I can get so creative. That's what I'm saying, like barbecue.
Yeah.
Outside eating, paper products, use the hose on everybody. I literally bath my kids outside in the summer.
Bring the shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, I'm not even joking you.
Them down.
Like, close them down. Jammy's bed.
Don't you dare come in my house until you've been showered.
Until you've been hosed down.
That's so funny.
It would be super entertaining to come watch me this summer.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to come. I'll have to like capture it, record it, and everything. We'll watch it.
You can't show some of these.
I don't know. I think having a clean house. Back to this whole thing.
Okay.
I think it's essential.
Yeah.
I think you can't do life well without it.
I really do feel like you can you can buy your kids pizza that night. Like you don't have to have that great of a meal, and you can like sneak your kids to bed with like a quick wet wipe. Mm-hmm. How you do it?
how I do
how
it.
She does that. I don't do those.
No.
Like you can sneak
She's
by
way
on
too
some
good.
things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't really sneak around like a deep cleaned house.
No, because
you can like breeze over, but it doesn't.
It's
feel
the way that
way.
it feels
Yeah.
and smells. It's not even the way that it looks.
I remember when the vacuum sales guy came around and he's like, "So how often do you vacuum?" I'm like 3 or 4 times a day. He's like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And he's like, "We vacuum like once a week." Can you imagine?
Once a week?
Once a week.
I thought you were going to say
vacuum.
once a day. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds, I mean, like, I think I would probably say I'm like once a day.
Yeah.
Right?
We
Once
vacuum
a week?
at least twice a week. Twice a week, twice a day. At least twice a week we vacuum.
I was like,
You know how some people get stuck on their things, or like you hear some moms that like, oh, I just can't stand to mop the floor, or like I hate vacuuming, and I wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Like how? How? Vacuuming? Do you not
Vacuuming
love
is-
vacuumed carpets? Like
I do.
how?
And the lines, right?
I love. You
That
can tell when it's
tells-
been like vacuumed real good.
And that tells you that you can walk on the carpet without feeling gross.
Oh, I hate carpet. It's
Yeah.
done. It's done. I can't do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that it's essential, though. I think you have to have a clean house.
do.
Not a perfect magazine, beautiful house.
No
every
stashes.
single- right.
We have a few of those.
But just a general feel good, smell good, clean on a regular basis is essential to feel your best, to be your best self, you know, to be the best mom you can be, to be the best family, for the kids to be the best that they can be.
Yeah.
It matters.
It does.
It also matters how they treat anywhere else that they go to.
We got to work on that one.
If I'm just saying, if they do a good job taking care of their own space,
Yeah.
because that's the hardest to do.
Yeah.
When you're at home and no one's watching and you're on your own type of thing, it's easier to slack off, right? But then if you're already doing a good job there and then you go out, they do so much better.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it's essential. I love it. I love having a clean house.
It's probably one of my favorite things in the whole world. Is cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It feels good.
I don't need exercise. I clean.
I can break a
needs that?
sweat cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have, like, cleaning clothes?
Yes.
Bra.
I know.
Big baggy sweatshirt on and your leggings and socks. I love socks on while I'm cleaning.
Yep. And it just
Hair up.
smells and feels so good. Okay, let's go clean.